error analysis. The first one is absolute error. It is nothing but the difference between the true value and the measured value of a quantity. Suppose we take n number of values in an experiment. So the measured values are taken as A1, A2, A3 up to AN. Now we have to find it out, the arithmetic mean of these measured values. So AM is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus dash 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 AN by N. This can be written as AM is equal to 1 by N into summation I is equal to 1 to N AI. This is the simplified form of this arithmetic mean. So when you find out the average, this average will give you the true value. This average will give you the true value. Okay. So the difference between the true value and the measured value is called as what? Absolute error. And the measured value is called as absolute error. So we can find it out. Here this is the true value. AM is the true value and A1 is the measured value. So modulus of delta A1 is equal to modulus of AM minus A1. So true value minus measured value. Like that, modulus of delta A2 is equal to modulus of AM minus A2. Similarly, we can find it up to AN. So modulus of delta AN is equal to AM minus AN. Okay. So this will give you what? The absolute error. Now here, there is an example. Now there is a stopwatch. The oscillation of the pendulum is found out using the stopwatch. Okay. Now we have taken 5 measured values. Okay. So 5 trials we have done. And we are finding the measured values at 3.9, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7 and 3.5. Now we can go for finding the absolute error. First we'll go for finding the mean. So the mean of all the values, that is X bar is giving you the mean of all the values. So that is 3.9 plus 3.5 plus 3.6 plus 3.7 plus 3.5 divided by, there are 5 measured values. So we are writing it as 5. So it is 18.2 by 5. So X bar is equal to 3.64. Here there is only one decimal after the point in the measured value. So we have to restrict our answer to only one decimal point. So it is 3.6. Now how to find out the absolute error? So to find it out, the absolute error, we have to subtract it from the measured value, from the measured value from the true value. That is 3.9 minus 3.6. That is 0.3. 3.5 minus 3.6. That is minus 0.1. But here we are taking the modulus, so it is 0.1. So 3.6 minus 3.6, 0. 3.7 minus 3.6, 0.1. 3.5 minus 3.6, that is minus 0.1, which can be written as 0.1. So this is how we are finding the absolute error. Then we have to go for the mean absolute error. Mean absolute error is nothing but what? The arithmetic mean of the magnitude of absolute errors in all measurements is called as what? Mean absolute error. So we have calculated the absolute error. Now we have to find out the mean for that. So we are writing delta AM is equal to modulus of delta A1 plus modulus of delta A2 plus modulus of delta A3 plus dash 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 plus modulus of delta AN by N. This can be written as 1 by N into summation I is equal to 1 to N delta AI. So here AM is the true value and delta AM is the mean absolute error. Then the magnitude of the quantities are lying between AM plus delta AM and AM minus delta AM. So the magnitude lies between these two values. The next one which we have to go for the relative error. Now relative error, it is nothing but a ratio. It is nothing but a what? Ratio. Ratio between what? Ratio between mean absolute error to the mean value. So that is mean absolute error we have found out. That is delta AM. Mean value is what? AM. Mean value is what? AM. Okay. So relative error is what? Mean absolute value by mean value. So delta AM by AM. So the relative error expresses how large the absolute error is compared to the total size of the object measured. Now, for example, a driver's speedometer shows that his car is traveling at 60 kilometer per hour when it is actually showing at 62 kilometer per hour. Then the absolute error of the speedometer is 62 minus 60 kilometer per hour. That is 2 kilometer hour. So what is the relative error? Relative error is, that is absolute error. Absolute error is what? 2 kilometer per hour by the mean value. Mean value is what? 60 kilometer per hour. So what is we are getting? That is 0.033. Okay. So this is how we have to find it out, what? The relative error. The next one is called as the percentage error. The percentage error is nothing but the percentage, that is, of the relative error. The relative error can be expressed as a percentage. So if in order to find out the percentage, you have to multiply by 100. So percentage error is equal to delta AM by AM into what? 100 percentage. So the percentage error very close to zero means one is close to the targeted value, which is good and acceptable. Okay. So it is always necessary to understand whether is error is due to the impression of the equipment or a mistake in the experimentation. We have to find it out. What is the percentage of error? Why is the percentage of error we are getting? So it should be very nearer to that of the zero value. If the percentage error is higher, then it is of no use.